Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a client's birthday reading. So to my client, happy birthday to you. I just wish you a beautiful day. I believe you said in your email that your birthday is this weekend. So I wish you a beautiful birthday, and I'm glad that I was able to find some time to film right before your birthday actually is. So what a beautiful surprise this will be in your email. So the way that my birthday readings are, it is going to be a set spread that I have. And I really was feeling called to work with an oracle deck for you. So what I'm going to be doing is working with the Spirit of the Wheel Oracle. It's a really sweet deck. It's Native American inspired. Okay, and it deals with the animals, and it deals with just like the feelings, the emotions. I'm going to be reading intuitively, but I'm also going to read you a little tidbit from the guidebook as well, because I feel like that message will be really insightful for you. So make sure I have that. The birthday reading is a 7-card spread, and we'll just dive right in. So I'm going to shuffle, and then we will get started. I'm going to set the intention too for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera down to the table here so you can have a nice view of your cards. I have this set up a little bit different than I normally do because I was filming other readings, other videos. And I also feel like Spirit is saying hold on tight. I feel like that's maybe not a warning, but just saying hold tight, like this is going to be a year of your dreams. So that's what they're making me feel. They're making me feel like this is going to be a very life-changing year for you. There's going to be a lot of like finally finishing, a lot of completion this year. There's going to be a lot of I want to say like growing up, but I don't mean it in a negative way. I just mean it as you're shifting, like you're really shifting into a new version of you. So Spirit is just saying, get ready. Okay. So number 1, this is the self. This is you and your soul. And we're talking about this going into this new year. Another thing I want to say is I always look at birthdays as new years. So even though the new year starts in January, our birthday is also a symbol of a new year. It's a new version of us. It's a new energy. So if you hear me say a new year, that's what I mean. So this is yourself, you and your soul, and you have the budding trees moon, expectation, process, and goals. So we have the beautiful eagle there. Expectation, process, and goals, the budding trees moon. And this card is making me feel like your soul, like I said, Spirit is saying get ready. There's going to be major shifts. There's going to be completion. I feel like this is going to be the year that you are going to be completing certain goals that you have been fighting for the last maybe couple years, I'm feeling. So there's been a lot of like long-term goals that you've been working at, and this is going to be the year that you're going to finally see some payoff, that you're going to finally see some completion take place with that. So let me pull up the guidebook just to give you it's number 19, their own definition. So let's see. Those born under the budding trees moon have an incredible potential to excel in their chosen field. So again, lifelong goals, this could be maybe career oriented. This could be around money. You're going to start seeing a payoff. You're going to start seeing some payback. It's a reminder to set realistic goals. It's a time of preparation. Enjoy the whole process of attaining your goal. Too often we focus on the outcome instead of appreciating the actual process. So it's another reminder this new year to pay more attention to the process of your journey, the process of your life, okay? and less on the outcome, because Spirit is already saying you're going to be reaching the outcome, you're going to be reaching these goals, but you need to also just learn to embrace the process. Even the times that are really you're struggling and it was just really challenging for you, learn to embrace that and just enjoy it, okay? Really fill it in. So what a beautiful first card. That's your soul. Number 2, the heart. So this is the desires of your heart. Frog Clan, cleansing, release, and healing. And it's a green card too, which is beautiful because that aligns with your green chakra, the heart chakra. So cleansing, release, and healing tells me that your heart chakra, your heart source, is going to be going through a time of healing this new year, okay? It's going to be going through a time of really letting go of certain emotions. I'm feeling like there's some relationships that you've had with people, and it doesn't have to be love or romantic relationships, but I feel like this is friendships. I feel like there's a couple connections that you've had with certain people that you need to learn to kind of release and let go of. Let it bygones be bygones, to learn to forgive and forget, to walk away from certain things and stop bringing back or rehashing old news. So that's what I'm feeling is coming up. I feel like this is going to be the year that you're really going to pick and choose who is ultimately important to you in your life, who do you want to maintain friendships with, and who are you going to cut loose and let them go. And it's a healing process. That could be heavy energy to deal with too. This is a number 6. So the guidebook is, it focuses on the healing that is needed by you or someone close to you. By being empathic and allowing others to freely express their feelings, you can offer support that they need. So maybe you're healing, you know, if you're disconnecting from certain people, like I feel like you will be, then having equal exchange, having that closure to make it easier for you to disconnect is necessary, and that may include letting them say their piece. You listen and hear them out just as they will listen and hear you out, and then you walk away. You guys go your own way. So that might be a bit of some advice to help you get through that hard time. It says, teaches us to connect to the healing powers of water, which is the emotional flow within our lives. So getting reconnected with your heart source, getting reconnected with the flow of your heart and the way that your heart works. You may be more emotional, you may be more emotionally connected and invested than other people, and that's difficult for people who are like that. I myself I'm one like that too. I feel everything. So if you are the same way, you know, cutting ties with friends and people who have wronged you may be difficult for you regardless of the way that they treated you, because you don't want to have that hurtful feeling inside. You would rather have peace with everybody, but sometimes we have to walk away. So I feel like that's going to be a lesson that you will be learning from the heart this year. Number 3, the positive. This is your strength this new year. And we have growth, the spirit path of the south. This is opportunity, opportunity, acceptance, and gateway. So your strength this new year is growth, which I totally see that as a thing. This is number 35. I totally see that as a thing, especially if you're going to be cutting ties and dealing with your heart. That is a major plus for you. Growth, expansion, like progression, all of that is coming to mind for you. Number 35. So I really feel like you're gonna really learn how to walk away from situations and from people, and that's gonna be a strength for you. You're gonna learn to say no. You're gonna learn to speak up for yourself, to stand up for yourself, to be more independent. So number 5, this is accepting your innate abilities and your potentials as gifts from Great Spirit. Helps us to realize that our fears are only attachments of our ego, not our true self. When we begin to use our talents to be of greater service, we then begin to use our talents to be of greater service to the world. Bringing back unity into your life so that you can move beyond your fears and focus on your future goals. So it's a lot of fear-based stuff too. Growing from your fears, learning from your fears, realizing the fears that are holding you back and that are keeping you from progressing and learning to move on from that. Because we have horses here, and horses are usually a symbol of moving forward. It's a symbol of fast-paced movement, that kind of thing. It reminds me of the Chariot card in the tarot. So it makes me feel like growth for you is moving forward, walking away from situations or people that are no longer aligned with you and your beliefs and your lifestyle. Okay. That's going to be a big lesson for you too. Number 4, the negative. This is the lesson to learn this year. We have Stone of the Ancestors, higher good, guidance, and choice. Higher good, guidance, and choice will be a lesson. Could this be maybe listening to the divine timing? Could that be listening to your guides or listening to someone who is much more wiser than you? Okay, let's see what that is. This is number 14. So what lesson do you have? Think long and hard about choices that you're contemplating and consider the consequences for your future. At times, we have to make sacrifices to fulfill our destiny. The ancestors help us distinguish what is worth holding on to and what we should be letting go of. I love it. I feel like for you, a lesson is going to be, because I feel like Spirit is saying, don't be spontaneous. Don't make crazy spontaneous decisions. This is getting kind of dark. Let me light this up. Don't be making crazy spontaneous decisions right off the bat. Really think about the consequences before you act. So I feel like that's also kind of like what Spirit is saying. It's going to be a lesson for you to learn. You may make a decision here and there that will end up being a mistake, but we learn from our mistakes. It's that they are empowering to us. So keep that in mind as well. But I also feel like it's also learning from the elders. Okay. If someone is giving you advice, someone is a mentor to you or someone that you like to go to for advice, listen to what they have to say, and then base your decision off of the advice given to you and really thinking of the consequences of your choices. That's going to be a big lesson for you this new year. So I feel like the lessons of forgiveness, walking away, you know, letting people go that are no longer aligning with you, meeting your goals, completion, and then also moving forward in the journey. And then here we have listening to your ancestors or your elders, as well as don't be spontaneous. Don't be quick to, you know, make crazy decisions without thinking them through. Next we have Head, what you should show to the world. The South or Shadow Knees. This is lessons, growth, and trust. Again, lessons, growth. Growth is a big one for you. I'm feeling like that is saying a lot of your experiences so far in life, a lot of your choices that you've made, the challenges that you've had, the obstacles that you've come across, these are all things that you can show to other people. I feel like you're going to have times this year, this coming new year for you, where people are going to be asking you for advice because they know you've already gone through it yourself. So I feel like you're going to be able to give them advice. You're going to be able to connect with people because you've been there, done that, because it's something that you've endured yourself. So I really like that for you. I feel like that's going to be empowering. It's also going to make you feel like all of the struggles that you've gone through so far, the challenges, the fights with certain friends, the people you don't connect with anymore, it's not going to feel like it was worth nothing. It's actually going to make you feel like you went through it for a reason, and it's going to make so much sense for you. Okay? So I feel like I don't need to read that one. I feel like that one was pretty spot on. Fix my camera. Energy, what to manifest this year. Corn planting moon. This is balancing energy, honesty, and emotions. So what you should be focusing on, what is this? What to manifest, what you should be manifesting, energy and honesty, the way that you, the way that you relate to other people, the way you communicate, being more of an honest and integrity, having that integrity, that trustworthiness, being that person, but also I feel like with the balancing energies, it's more manifesting balance in your life. I feel like you tend to put more focus on certain aspects of yourself and you forget about other areas. I also want to keep in mind the colors here of the cards are very different. They remind me of the chakras, which again is like having that balance within yourself. All of your energy centers should all be balanced. That's going to be a big one for you. Very important. I also want to note that it's a purple card, which makes me think of the third eye chakra. So being balanced is also trusting your intuition, making certain life-changing decisions on your intuition and what feels natural to you, as opposed to what other people are saying you should do. Does that make sense? I hope. And then finally, we have my wish, or the wish for you, your future outlook this year. We have the Great Star Nation, Mystery Void, Good Fortune, and Grace. Wow. So you got the Good Fortune card. I love it. I feel like the Good Fortune card is kind of saying, it's basically like saying this is going to be a really magical year. Like I said, when I pulled the first card, I feel like this year is going to be a year of completion for you. It's going to be a year of finding the answers that you have been searching for. All of that hard work is going to be paying off. I really feel like it's also going to be a year of communication, because this is a very blue card to me, and I associate blue with the throat chakra and your ability to communicate and express your truth. So I also feel like in that way you're going to grow to be able to express yourself. Maybe you're going to be taking on opportunities where you'll be able to teach and be a teacher to others. If you are a diviner and you do card readings or you do certain things like that, this will be a time for you to really enhance the way you speak and to work more with your third eye chakra. So maybe your psychic abilities will be evolving. You know, there's going to be a lot of major shifts this year for you, a lot of new beginnings, I feel, because you're on the path of completion. So I feel like a lot of long-term goals are going to be completed for you this year. And also being able to cut the ties, okay? So especially with the heart chakra, I'm feeling cutting the ties with certain people that no longer align with you. But just take a look at the cards. I mean, just looking at like the images, but the colors, like pay more attention to the colors. It reminds me of the chakras. Like this would be the root. Oops, I'm trying to, so the camera won't fall. But it would be like this would be the root chakra, the sacral or the solar plexus. We have the heart, we have the throat, the third eye. This one would be the crown. So I really feel like you have all of the chakras here, and it just symbolizes to me having equal balance with all of your energy centers, okay? Being rooted, being grounded, protection, also working with your psychic abilities, and also fulfillment. I feel like this is a sign of completion for you. I feel like this is going to be a really strong year for you birth-wise. So I'm really excited, and let me put this up so you can see me. I'm really excited, and I'm really happy to have been able to do this reading for you. I think that this is going to be a beautiful year, and I wish you all of the best. And I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me on my path, as well as me giving me the ability to support you and to help you in your path. And yeah, I just wish you a beautiful birthday. I hope that you have just a wonderful time. And if you have any questions about your reading or you would like some additional insight, please do not hesitate to reach out. I would be happy to do that for you. But yeah, I wish you all of the best, and I will see you later. Anyone who's watching, this is the birthday reading. It is available in my shop. Click the link below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.